Hello, my name is Rosalind and this is an EFT tap-along video. It will allow you to use emotional freedom techniques very simply and also to address a specific aspect of recovering emotionally after a miscarriage. The topic of this particular video is I had a miscarriage and now I'm scared to get pregnant again. And now we've reached the part which you'll find in all of my videos where I need to say that you must take full responsibility for your own well-being as we tap. And that's because with the tapping it can be a little bit like peeling the layers off an onion and stuff can come up. And so if you've been suppressing emotions, or if you've been under the care of a doctor, or if you've been seeing a therapist, or if you suspect that maybe you should, then you might like to consult someone before you go any further, or at least have someone with you to support you as you do this. And it's very rare that that happens, and if as we go along uncomfortable feelings do come up, the chances are that they can begin to ease as we continue to tap. Okay, so the topic of this particular video is I had a miscarriage and now I'm scared to get pregnant again. So if you have had a miscarriage or if you've had more than one, that's an extremely understandable response. Miscarriages can be very upsetting indeed, and it's quite possible to end up feeling as if you really couldn't face dealing with that again. And quite commonly I see people who are scared to conceive again and to try again and to be pregnant again because they're too scared of having to go through all of that again if something goes wrong. And one of the things which can really contribute to this fear of miscarrying again is if you did experience particularly unpleasant things and if you've got strong memories left of what you experienced while you were pregnant and as you were miscarrying. And the reason that I'm mentioning this is because one of the things which we can do with EFT and also with TAT is that we can take away the unpleasant emotions that are attached to those memories, which means that they can just subside. So instead of, if you think about what happened, instead of it being right here like this, it's as if it can just kind of gently subside. And one of the analogies that people sometimes use is that it's like watching it on television. And so after we've done EFT or TAT on the memories, it's as if you're watching them on television, so they're now a long way away and you can see what happened and it's not pleasant to watch, so you haven't forgotten about it, but you know it happened, but it's in the past, it's no longer close to you, it's distant, you're not attached to it, and it doesn't hurt anymore. And so that's what it's possible to do with unpleasant memories that you have associated with past events from being pregnant and also from miscarrying. And I wanted to just make clear that in this particular video we're not actually going to be doing that with those memories. It's quite possible to do that, but that's not my intention from this particular video. What I wanted to do though is to let you know that it's possible to do that, and that once you do take care of those unpleasant memories, that in itself will considerably reduce the fear of miscarrying again. And so if you are experiencing something like that, I would strongly encourage you to seek the support of a professional, either of an experienced EFT or TAT practitioner. That could be me or it could be somebody else. But you don't need to suffer with that. And once those feelings have gone, then it can be a lot less frightening, the prospect of being pregnant again. Okay, so now we've reached the point where we can actually begin to do some tapping. So as we go along, I'm going to ask you to copy what I do, to tap where I tap, and also to repeat what I say in just a moment, not just yet. And it's quite possible that some of the words may not exactly match how you're feeling right now. And so if you'd like to, you can just repeat them and that will be perfectly fine. You'll get all of the benefit of the tapping anyway, whether or not this exactly matches how you're feeling now or not. But if you'd rather, you're very welcome to change the words, to alter them slightly so that they do reflect how you're feeling now. So for example, I might say, I feel sad, but you might want to say, I feel numb, or whatever else it is. So don't feel that you have to repeat what I say unless you'd like to. As I say, it will work perfectly well either way, so please do whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, so let's begin tapping now then. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to copy me and to repeat what I say and to tap where I tap. Okay. Even though I've had a miscarriage and now I'm scared to get pregnant again, I'm okay. even if I don't feel okay. Even though I've had a miscarriage and now I'm scared to get pregnant again, I am okay and I'm doing my best. Even though I've had a miscarriage and now I'm scared to get pregnant again, I am okay and I'm doing my best. So let's tap round. I've had a miscarriage. I've had a miscarriage. I may have had more than one. And I'm scared to go through this again. I'm scared to get pregnant again. I can't face going through this again. I'm scared to get pregnant again. I'm scared to go through this again. I've had a miscarriage. I can't face having another one. I'm scared it might happen again. I can't face going through all of that again. It was too painful. I'd like to have a family, but I'm scared that I might go through that again. And I feel very torn. Okay, let's pause and take a deep breath. Even though I have all of these feelings and fears, I am okay, even if I don't feel okay. Even though I have all of these emotions, when I think about being pregnant again, and I'm scared, and I don't know if it's a good idea to try again, and maybe part of me really wants to, I am okay, and I'm doing my best. Even though I have all of these thoughts and feelings, these fears and emotions, when I think about being pregnant again, I am okay, and I'm doing my best. All of these thoughts and feelings, all of these fears and emotions, all of these fears and feelings about being pregnant again, part of me really wants to have a family, and part of me is scared of miscarrying again. And that's really understandable. And it was a very upsetting experience. And part of me is really scared to go through that again. And chances are I may not have another miscarriage. Many women only have one. I may not have another one. Chances are it might be okay for me this time. But I don't feel as if I can risk it. I'd like to have a baby. But I'm scared to get pregnant again. All of these thoughts and feelings when I think about being pregnant. all of these feelings and emotions. Maybe it doesn't feel safe to go through that again. Maybe I can't bear the prospect of miscarrying again. I want to have a baby, but I can't bear the idea of miscarrying again. I want to have a baby, but I'm scared to get pregnant in case I have another miscarriage. And that's really understandable. And I can have some compassion for what I'm experiencing. Okay, let's pause and take another deep breath. Even though I still want to have a family, I'm scared to get pregnant. And that's really understandable. And I'm okay. And I'm doing my best. Even if that doesn't feel good enough sometimes. Even though I still want to have a family, part of me is scared to get pregnant. And that's completely understandable. And I can have compassion for everything that I've been through that's making me feel like this. And I'm okay. Even though I still want to have a family, part of me is scared to try again. And that's really understandable. But I want to have a baby. And I feel really torn. And I'm okay. And I'm doing my best. I want to have a baby. Part of me wants to be pregnant again. Part of me is really scared. I want to have a baby. I want to have my family. But that means conceiving again. And part of me is really scared to do that. I want to have a baby. But I don't want to have a miscarriage. And that's completely understandable. And it's completely possible for me to have a baby and not to have another miscarriage. That's completely possible for me. But maybe I'm scared that it isn't. Maybe part of me knows it is possible. But part of me is scared. Part of me doesn't want to go through that again. And that's completely understandable. And I can have compassion for everything that I've been through. And I can treat myself kindly. And if I saw a friend of mine going through the same thing, I would want her to treat herself kindly. And I wouldn't want her to beat herself up or blame herself for having a miscarriage in the past, or for being scared about having another pregnancy now. It's completely understandable. It's completely natural that I feel like this. Nobody would want to repeat an unpleasant experience. and the chances are that I won't repeat it. Every possibility that I can have a baby. But part of me is really scared it won't work out again. And that's completely understandable. What I went through was really horrible. No wonder part of me is scared that it might happen again. That's a completely normal response. It's understandable. And I can be kind and gentle to myself and understand why I feel like this. Okay, let's pause and take another deep breath. Even though I want to have a baby, I'm scared that I might go through that again, and I feel really torn. And I'm okay, even if I don't feel okay. And I'm doing my best. Even though I want to have a baby, but part of me is scared I'll have to go through that again. And I can't face that. And I feel torn. I am okay. And I'm doing my best. Even though I want to have a baby, but part of me is really scared I'll have to go through that again. I am okay. And the chances are it will be fine. And I'm doing my best. And my body is doing its best. And I'm okay. I want to have a baby. I don't want to have another miscarriage. Part of me wants to be pregnant because I have to be pregnant to have a baby. And part of me is scared that if I get pregnant, I might have another miscarriage. And that's understandable. Part of me wants to be pregnant again because I need to be pregnant to have a baby. And part of me is scared that if I get pregnant again, then I might have another miscarriage. And I don't want that. And it's completely possible for me to be pregnant again and for it all to go perfectly and to have a baby. And that's what I would like. And I understand why part of me is scared. But maybe it doesn't need to be. It's quite possible that I won't have another miscarriage. It's quite possible that I will have a baby. It's understandable that I'm scared. And I can see why part of me feels like that. And I can be kind and gentle towards that part of me. Because it's a completely sensible and understandable response. When something really horrible happens, it's quite understandable that we don't want it to happen again. And it's quite possible that it won't happen again. And that I can have a happy, healthy baby. Okay, let's just pause and take another deep breath. Even though I may have upsetting memories from the previous miscarriage, I am okay, and I'm doing my best. Even though there may be upsetting memories from the previous miscarriage, I am okay, and I'm doing my best. Even though there may be upsetting memories from the previous miscarriage, I am okay, and I'm doing my best, and my body is doing its best. There may be upsetting memories. I may have upsetting memories. It's possible for those to go away. If I need to, I can get support. It's possible for those upsetting memories to go away. If they're really scaring me and keeping me stuck, it's possible for me to get help with this, so that we can make them go away easily and gently, so that it's just like watching it on television. I know that it happened, but it doesn't hurt anymore. It's possible to do that. And I can now ask for help and support if I need it, to make those upsetting memories just die down, so that when I think about being pregnant again in the future, I'm not being strongly influenced by those memories from the past. It's possible to do that. It's possible to make those upsetting memories go away. If I need it, I can ask for help and support to make those upsetting memories go. And then it's possible for me to think about being pregnant again without all of that horrible stuff from the past. Getting in the way and making me feel scared. And it's possible to do that. And I could do that if I need to. Okay, let's pause and take another deep breath. Even though I have upsetting memories from the past, it's possible to make those memories go away. And then I can feel much less fearful, and I'm okay. Even though the upsetting things that happened in the past may be influencing how I feel about being pregnant again, I choose to know that it is possible for me to think about being pregnant and not be scared in the same way. And I'm okay. Even though there may be upsetting memories from the past, I choose to know that it's possible that I can deal with these and not feel fearful when I think about being pregnant again. And I'm okay. And I'm doing my best. It's possible that I won't feel fearful when those upsetting memories don't hurt anymore. It's possible I won't be feeling scared. Chances are I feel scared because of what happened in the past. But if that is not upsetting in the same way, then I don't need to be scared in the same way. It's possible for me to deal with what happened in the past so that it doesn't scare me about the future. It's possible that I don't need to feel fearful, that I'll be able to feel peaceful and confident. And if I need help to get to that point, then it's possible that I can ask for that. It's possible I won't need to be feeling fearful, that I can be peaceful and relaxed, that I won't feel scared anymore, and that the upsetting things from the past don't upset me anymore. That's possible for me. Okay, let's pause and take another deep breath. Even though I have these fears and anxieties, I choose to know that with support, I can make those go away. And it's possible for me to be peaceful and confident when I think about being pregnant again. And I'm okay. And I'm doing my best. Even though I have these old fears and concerns, I choose to know that I don't necessarily have to feel like that the next time I'm pregnant. And that I can use these tools, these self-help tools, to change the way I feel, moment by moment. And it's possible for me to be peaceful and to be confident. And I'm okay. Even though I have these old fears and concerns, I choose to know that it's possible for me to have the support I need and to use self-help tools and to tap so that I can be peaceful and confident the next time I'm pregnant. And I'm okay. It's possible for me to do that. It's possible that I can feel supported and calm. And if I need support, I can ask for that. And I can have self-help tools, the tapping, which mean that I can be peaceful and confident when I'm pregnant. And that's quite possible. It's possible that I can be peaceful and confident, that I can manage the emotions which I feel, When I feel scared or anxious, I can tap. It's possible that I can deal with this, that I can be calm and confident. And if I need support, then I can ask for it. It's possible that I can be peaceful and confident, that I can be calm and relaxed. That I can be pregnant and I can cope with it all. That's possible for me. I can tap and that can help me to be calmer. And it's possible that I can deal with all of my anxieties and any uncomfortable emotions anytime that I need to. That's possible. And I can be supported if that would be helpful. And I can be relaxed and calm and take good care of myself. Okay, let's pause and take a deep breath. Well, I hope that you feel a little bit better than when we started tapping. If you'd like to know how else I could help, what else is available, please do have a look on my website. That's www.miscarriage-support.com. And take care, and I look forward to seeing you on another video. Thank you.